Poetry is something that's really real to me. It's always been a part of my life since I was a little kid, and it's always been something that meant a lot. I've always found that you can express yourself, that you can say anything in a poem and nobody will look at you weird and nobody will say things behind your back because it's a poem and it's real and it's what it's supposed to be. I've had a lot of other people come up to me and tell me what my poetry meant to them, or other people's, really. Every time we do a lyric performance, afterwards, people always come up and say, "Oh, well, I felt a lot from that," or "I got a lot out of that," or "I understand," or "I feel the same way." And I think that's a really important part of poetry, and it's a really important part of your own personal expression, that someone else understands it. And that's my favorite part about it, when someone else leaves a performance that I do or that anyone else does, or when I leave a performance, the people who leave, me or the other people watching me, take something from it. And that's the whole point, is that even if they're angry at you, or if they're angry at someone else, or if they're angry at themselves, or if they're sad, or if they're suddenly in love, taking something from it it's why we do it. It's why I write, why I perform, and it's why a lot of other poets perform too. I think that's probably the most important part about it.
Definitely. Called I'm Done. I am done fighting this battle. I am done losing the fight.